there are three, if you look at 2014 to 2019, BJP emerges as a dominant party. Not only does it win Lok Sabha, but it wins a series of state assemblies, including Haryana, where they've never won again, get its first chief minister in Maharashtra in the form of Devendra Fadnavis. So you have a series of victories. Yes, there were blips like in Bihar or in Delhi, but by and large, BJP was on a roll. Come to 2018, there are first signs just before the Lok Sabha where the Congress makes some kind of a recovery in the North Indian belt, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. But in the Lok Sabha, the Modi factor is overwhelming. After 2019, what we by and large seen is if your state government is non-performing, double engine won't work anymore. Yeah. I think the message is very clear. Haryana voter is not buying this double engine rhetoric, just as Karnataka's voter did not. Ki Bomai will be with Modi. Modi ke naam pe he will offset Bomai or the Karnataka government's relative unpopularity. And for much too long, the BJP has not been able to change that narrative. I was listening to their speeches, even in Haryana. They were saying double engine hai, wahi sarkar chahiye kendra mein. And I was stunned personally, and Preeti can come in and tell me more. Haryana, to my mind, seemed a state that's gone back. You actually go into rural Haryana. The roads are terrible. There is no sign of young employment. The youth are no longer employed. There's a sense of frustration and anger. And it's not enough then to say, nahi, Modi ji hai Delhi mein, that will be fine. It doesn't work. And therefore the BJP...
No, but where has the Congress solved these problems in Telangana or Karnataka?
You are right. So therefore, you see, there will be those from the BJP today who will tell you, and already they're saying, कि अच्छा है कांग्रेस की सरकार आएगी 5 साल बाद हम आएंगे या when the Lok Sabha elections come in 2029 we'll benefit. That's all very well. My own feeling is in the next 2 years you have a lot of state elections, some of which, particularly Maharashtra, I'd say according to me Maharashtra is as important as Bihar. Yogendra Yadav is saying Bihar. To my mind, Maharashtra will... Because remember, Rahul, Maharashtra was the Congress's original citadel.
No, Maharashtra is where the money is.
Forget the money for a moment.
Money is very important.
Forget
Listen,
money. Money is
because
there.
you don't run Bangalore,
Sir,
you don't run Hyderabad. If Mumbai slips out of your hand, it's a very big problem.
You will then be running... You will be for a moment. If tomorrow the Congress wins Mumbai, you will be running Bangalore, Hyderabad and Mumbai. But it's not about money. For me, it is about, as Yashwant said, the face-to-face contest. We saw in 2019, BJP would win 80 to 85% of direct contests with with Congress. That came down to about 60% in this Lok Sabha. And Congress's vote percentage went up. Now, if there is a secular rise in the Congress because it's getting, as I said, Dalits and other marginalized groups, frustrated youth are frustrated in Haryana, they are looking at the Congress. I just wonder whether you saw this, that they actually don't seem to believe in the double engine anymore, कि Modi ji आएंगे और सब कुछ ठीक होगा.
Well, somebody who comes from Haryana, I'll tell you what's the worst is to have a theka or a liquor store every 500 meters. It's actually a huge issue in Haryana. It never happened before.
As is drugs.
Add to it, as it's drugs, especially in the border regions of Punjab. But, with what highest unemployment is in the state of Haryana. But, I disagree when we say, and getting in the double engine there, that this should not reflect on the Prime Minister's popularity, because everything related to the rise of the Bharatiya Janata Party in the state of Haryana was related to the Prime Minister. Suddenly you cannot disengage the two. You came from 4 seats in 2009, Rajdeep. You rose to 47 seats. You rode at the back of none else but your biggest vote catcher, Prime Minister Modi.
But when all of this is said, Ajay Alok, it must also be considered that the BJP has been in power for 2 terms in Haryana, and at the end of 2 terms of being in power, a certain level of incumbency sets up against any government. Look at all the Congress governments, whether it's Rajasthan or a Chhattisgarh.
Rajasthan
5 years later, they've been voted out. Now, how do you respond to the point that's being made that you were trying to position the BJP as being a different party, which had a Teflon coating and wasn't touched by anti-incumbency? If the 8th of October goes along with these exit polls, is politics in India then reverting to a mean?
Well, first of all, I would like to take objections about certain words said about the BJP, that they thought that they can do any shit under the umbrella. That's not the kind of the word should be used. The sanctity of the debate must be maintained.
Sure.
Second of the thing, if you're talking that BJP didn't come to power Haryana the second time and so on, let me remind you, Congress also never returned to power in Rajasthan in 2018. They took the support of Bahujan Samaj Party and got them merged. So these things keeps on happening in politics. And now, getting back to Karnataka, what Rajdeep was saying, that we are looking at Bangalore and we are looking at Karnataka, what was done. What was done in Karnataka? All the things with the false narratives were set up and people got fooled. Now today what's happening in Karnataka? Now with that Karnataka, we were cautious in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, and we gave them a befitting reply. And the result was for there to everyone to see. It's a double engine when we say, because the intention is same, the policies are same, implementation, yes, you can say the implementation by the state government or the central government at some point of time were not right if the people has not given us mandate. In any of the state, for that matter I count, if we lose. We respect the mandate. We never challenge the mandate. That it's
why
EVM
did
or
you
it's
change
something
your
else or
chief
something
minister
different.
so
We
late
respect
in
the mandate.
Haryana? If these
Now
numbers
moving of
hold-
Dalit and moving of here and there. Today you are
Ajay
talking to
Alokji,
a party who has
Ajay
already
Alokji,
came to
many,
40 seats.
no, I want